Good day, everybody. Once again, you're welcome to Football Banter. And with me tonight, I'm still having my guest for the last episode. I see I have JRS, a Chelsea fan here. Then I have Coach. Coach happens to be a Madrid fan.
The summit of football.
The summit of football, yeah. Chima is a Manchester United fan. We don't know what they are doing in the transfer window right now. And we still have Chelsea. Chelsea is doing exactly what they did the last time in the transfer window. So welcome once again to Football Banter. Let's start with we're talking about Keylor Navas and Thibaut Courtois.
Yeah. We're talking about Keylor Navas and Thibaut Courtois.
We
comparison. Like I said, Keylor Navas won 3 Champions League back to back. Courtois just won 1 Champions League. And like I said, it's not like they are bad keepers, but you know, both of them have their differences.
Yeah.
And I keep saying this, that you can never compare Navas and Courtois.
Okay.
People have their own sight about it.
In other words, who is better?
Yeah, but Navas is better.
Navas is better.
If you go down, if you get to history, Navas is better.
That means
you can't compare someone.
Is regressing selling Navas?
To an extent, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, to an extent, yeah. And that's why even up till date, we are pursuing a keeper.
Okay.
We are pushing a keeper.
In other words, Thibaut Courtois is not good enough.
Thibaut Courtois is not good enough.
It's not good enough.
Like seriously, it's not good enough.
Because
Thibaut Courtois is a keeper that if he plays, you hold part of your heart. If you can hold it, you hold it. You understand? You are feeling like, because he has this he concedes some kind of, I don't know, but you know they go you collect is something you wonder. You ask yourself, is this Courtois?
Okay, Coach, I think Courtois came from Chelsea, and I think he was very good at Chelsea.
Yeah, that's why.
Okay. I'm sure the blind can see, so I don't have much to say. Comparing Thibaut Courtois and Keylor Navas.
I just want to say something. I just want to say, coming from
uncomparable.
Let's just look at this thing in facts, right? First, I think it's actually, let me contradict what he said. He said we sold him a bad market. Yeah. But later now, he now said they are all good, they have their own different. Let's leave that side. Yes. But I want to understand something. If you have gold, will you go and buy bronze?
No.
When you hold gold and put gold and you put it on the bench, then you buy bronze. Will you prefer bronze over gold?
No.
Never.
He came in, the whole Navas is good. He came in, he was sitting on the bench. He couldn't take it anymore because he was a professional player. And the so-called not good keeper drove him away.
In other words, Courtois drove Navas away.
Let's not forget something.
It's just...
There were some questions you asked him.
So logically, Courtois is better than Navas.
Definitely.
Okay.
That's what you said just now. Yeah. So you agree that both of them won Champions League?
They both did.
I said they both did, but in the history, Navas is greater than Courtois because Navas won 3 Champions League back to back. He made Madrid in the UEFA on a roll.
Okay.
But he was driven away.
Casillas won a Champions League. I think 2 Champions League.
I can say something.
Okay.
Santiago Gonzalez won the Champions League. I'm just giving you a rundown, Oga. You can talk.
You always say we're gentlemen. Ask the question. Answer.
But I'm answering you.
Okay, he's behaving like a Chelsea fan now.
Worse.
Who is worse? Okay, Chima. Okay. So the Chelsea fans are now behaving like the Madrid fans.
Not really. That's why I say he's worse.
Okay, he's worse.
This one, he's not behaving like any fan right now. He's just as somebody that watches the game from the outside.
So he's just a fan.
He's just a fan.
Okay.
But now, going forward, so you said you agree that they won leagues. You cannot tell me that they are bad. They are bad players. There's just nothing you can tell me because they won Champions League. Whether 1-1-3 or 1-1-1.
It's not a comparison.
It's not a comparison because now, if you compare those people that won the league to Chelsea, to Arsenal, that they were good players, but they did not win any league.
So, in the nutshell, you are telling me that Chelsea, Manchester United can stand up in front of Madrid because they all won the Champions League.
Yes.
So now they are all great. So why
Madrid, Bayern, everybody
coming now?
Yes.
When he was talking, we were listening. So let me talk now. I have my point. How are you guys behaving as if you guys are? We are not in the Portuguese parliament or the Chinese parliament where everybody will talk like that. Give my time. Now, because you won Champions League you will come and rub shoulder with me, Madrid.
Yes.
Why?
Easy.
I have 14. How many do you have?
Yeah.
That's the difference.
They have 3.
We have to.
So what's the difference between 14 and 3?
Why are you shouting?
No, the question.
I don't know, because
let me tell you the difference
you
between
just said
14
you just use some
let me tell you the difference
bing
between 14 and
language,
3.
some bing
Yes,
words.
let me tell you.
We call that in football bing bing. Google it.
But you asked the
Bing
question.
means
Please,
when you
can I
talk without knowing
Can I
where
answer?
you're going to,
Wait,
direction.
Chairman,
You can never.
Chairman,
I'm learning. I'm learning.
directionless.
It doesn't have even a direction.
You have 14.
Listen to me. Somebody with 14 Champions League, and you are in that same
Let me tell you the
league,
difference.
and you are comparing with it because you have 3.
Let me tell you the difference.
Okay? Be serious.
Wait, let me tell you the difference.
Be serious, Oga.
Wait, we even
You
have
have
2.
two.
Let me tell you the
Okay.
difference. Let me tell you the
I'm
difference between your
listening.
14 and my 2. The year I won the 2, you did not win it.
Thank you.
That's the difference.
That's the difference.
Yeah,
And
you
you played
then-
it. And you played it.
Why
Why
did
were
you
you there?
think?
Played it.
Think of the opposite.
And it was Madrid.
Think of the opposite.
Okay, no,
The year I was
Barca,
winning
sorry,
the
Barca.
14 Champions League, you were there too. Why
Okay.
didn't you win the 14 too?
Our club.
So let me
As
just
so
clear-
called
let
that
me
they say
just-
that does
let
not
me
have
just end
level.
that
Yes.
talk
Let's
about-
say when this tournament started, you had the Madrid and Red, the greats that we look at.
Yeah.
We now came into that step. Okay, this ones are the Blues. They don't. What are the relegation team? Yeah, they don't have level. Even the year we won that.
Our relegation was last season.
Even the
Talk
year we
well.
won the
Relegation was
Champions
last season.
Where the
Your problem
underdogs.
started when Ibrahimovic.
Let me
When
talk.
Ibrahimovic.
Gentleman.
You can go ahead. You can go ahead.
Gentleman.
Yeah, I was just correcting you.
Gentleman.
Sorry, I was correcting you.
Let me have
I want to
my
put you on track.
Using your
because
words.
you have been
Using your
delayed.
words.
I want to put you on track.
Wait, using your words.
Don't use black and white to sugarcoat us. I want to put you on track.
Just like
say your problem started.
people say, you don't belong to any
please.
club.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank
Madrid
you.
fans don't
He
talk
just sounded
No, I have to correct. Madiba has to correct.
like a market man on the street.
Yeah.
Okay,
You
now-
can copy
now-
them.
now-
You can
Okay,
watch
so
them.
here's the
He
thing.
does not want me to
Can
tell
I end
you.
that?
He
Let
does
me
not
end
want
that
me to
talk
talk. There's no
about
need.
Navas and
Okay, let's-
Courtois. Now, when Real Madrid asked for Courtois, there was a problem in the goalkeeping session. They obviously needed a goalkeeper because Keylor Navas was not good enough. Now, let me tell you something. He won the Champions League back to back, yeah? Even if it was Karius, he would have still won it
With that
back to
striking
back to
force.
back.
That
So it
striking
was,
force.
yes, he won it 3 times. Does not mean he was good enough. He was there. Real Madrid still knew they needed a goalkeeper, and that is why they fought hard for Thibaut Courtois. So to clear your doubt, Courtois is a way better goalkeeper, a world class than Keylor Navas.
So,
I just
okay,
want to clear
Okay,
that
now
out.
let's look at the transfer window.
Can I make a
What-
difference on this, please? Can I make a difference on that?
Okay, quickly. Just
Yeah,
five
I
seconds.
just about So
Okay.
let me tell you something. In football, we compare players based on their achievement. Trust me, and even in club level, it's based on achievement. That's all I have to tell you.
Okay.
So it's never better than.
Okay, let's look.
Look at the achievement. You understand who is better.
Let's look at the transfer
So,
window.
you need to tell
What's
me now.
happening in the transfer window? What's happening in the transfer window? Manchester United. What's happening? You guys are not. You are nowhere. Okay, except for Mason Mount. You got Mason Mount already. What's happening? I'm not seeing anything coming up. Chelsea, you've come up with the same character as last
No,
season.
we're selling now. We're trying to make money from. If you look at our Arab connection, it's obvious. You see, we
you
had
make money from the.
okay,
But
they-
Chelsea
like-
is doing a good business.
Chelsea
Yes,
is
we're
actually
making
doing
yeah,
a
we're
good
doing
job
a
because we
good
have
job
to
right
balance
now. We're selling
our
players that
fair-
are actually the truth about the good thing about Chelsea fans. We accept what once accept. We have some average players, no doubt. Academy boys.
But the problem,
We're
I'm
making money from
I'm
them.
having with Chelsea now, yes, they are doing a good business. They are selling their players for good amounts. You know, now they are bringing in some new boys. You know, now and if you look at their problem last season, they brought in new players who couldn't understand each other until the end of the season,
It
and now
happens.
they are doing almost the same thing.
Yeah, but
What do
You
you think? Do
know-
you think Chelsea?
you know-
I don't see
you know our
Chelsea.
problem.
I don't see Chelsea
Right from time.
competing with the top guys.
No, right from time. We
Next
will.
season.
We will. The truth about the matter is that the coaching department was our problem. There was nobody that ever was happy with the sacking of Thomas Tuchel.
Definitely.
It's unlike Chelsea fans that
Okay.
they sack a coach. Hey, everybody's all happy.
So you believe Pochettino will do a
Well,
better
he's
job?
not personally. He's not an A-class coach.
Yeah, but he's bringing in
but
his own
what
team
am-
now.
my expectation is a top 4.
Top 4.
Yes, that's my expectation.
I mean,
I'm trying to be
like
factual.
I follow Pochettino from Southampton down to Tottenham
To
Hotspur.
Tottenham, yeah.
I feel like what he did with Tottenham, if he can replicate that with Chelsea, Chelsea already is a winning club. Tottenham isn't. So I think that's part of the
Yeah,
reason
the
why.
mentality.
Tottenham
the
is-
They
mentality.
don't have the mentality.
Yeah, genes.
Now we have a good coach. He might not be an A-class coach because he has not won, too many trophies. But I want to believe he's going to transform Chelsea. I have it.
In a way.
Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, sure.
There's a problem with Chelsea that
Okay.
Chelsea fan. When they talk, I ask myself question: do they follow their club? Do they? I don't understand because it's not enough for you to say
He
I'm a
doesn't have
Chelsea
a club,
fan.
so
It's not
maybe
enough for you to say I'm a
one
Chelsea fan. what are the nitty-gritties of your club? That's what you should be thinking. That's what you should call. They ask you a question that Chelsea is selling, is buying. Last season, you don't even know the problem of their club. The problem with their club is cohesion. They don't have the mechanism to bring the cohesiveness within the players. The players are not in good terms. They cannot play one-on-one. Football is all about what? A give and take.
Yeah.
They call it sometimes Chemenechewo, give me, I give you. The player cannot play. We saw it in the pitch, you understand?
Okay.
And that problem, they don't even know about the problem. Okay. Now they are saying it was a coach. The coach has never been Chelsea's problem. Even if you bring the best coach, even if you carry Guardiola and put there in Chelsea, he will not see perform. Do you know why? With those same players. Yeah. You know why? Because there's no cohesion. And the cohesion begins from the top.
Sorry.
Okay, let me listen. The cohesion begins from the top. Now, there's a problem with Chelsea. Ted Boley, Jurasek. I don't even know if they know Jurasek.
He's the player.
Okay.
Ted Boley is your manager now.
No. He said the player.
I said with the top. I said the top. And the disunity of the player begins from the top. That's from your summit, from your chairman and whatever. Your management. So now, when Ibrahimovic left the club because of
Abramovich.
I will spell it with A if I call it Ibrahimovic.
No, you can't.
We are not having the same talk.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Thanks for the correction. It's okay, but get the sense.
You don't have a player.
Get the sense. We don't have the same tongue.
Okay, Coach, arrive.
Abramovich, sir.
Thank you very much.
When Abramovich left the club, Abramovich had a thorough understanding with the players.
Okay.
They were all moving in tag. Chairman or president goes down, meet the player, discuss, check on the players, and this. Ted Boley is not doing that.
Okay.
The players are even they are not happy. Okay. And I even hear that they are even owing some players' salaries.
Okay.
You understand? So Chelsea doesn't have the finances. That's why you see they are selling all what they sell. How can a club sell 14 players? And they are top players.
Sorry, let me tell you why we sold them.
And they are bringing in. They want to bring in new players. And so far they bought only 2 players. They bought Christopher Kuku and they bought Nicolas Jackson from Villarreal.
Yeah,
you understand? And then I don't understand. And then they brought in Pochettino.
Yeah.
Pochettino that just left Manchester. PSG to and you all understand what was going on. So to me, I would feel like they should clean their house. Jurasek is having a problem. You understand? In the finance, because he's the manager in charge of finance. Okay. He's having a problem presently. Okay. You understand? Yeah. And Ted Boley is saying, you have to move this way. He's saying, no, we have to move this way.
Okay.
So if that thing is not resolved, there will be no Chelsea.
I get you. So in other words,
they need to claim their problem. The problem is not from the players first. The problem is from the top.
So wait till they try to talk that we say Chelsea no get.
So they should learn. They don't even know their problem.
Coach, wait.
And they are sitting here making.
Coach, wait till they talk. We say Chelsea no get money. So the reason why Chelsea they sell players.
So we go figure money for our account.
That's why they sell to Saudi Arabia.
Na poor club. Na poor club.
Everybody,
na poor club.
Na poor club.
This boys no follow.
Chelsea no get money.
Anybody that's watching this video.
Football Banter.
Welcome back to Football Banter. So, talking about Chelsea, I won't delve from Chelsea now. I won't go United. Chima, you don't look fun. Talking about Manchester United, we will talk about the present transfer market. But apart from Mason Mount, what in United they do? Because I know United first, they struggle with taking over. Whether they want to sell the club, they don't want to sell the club, the Glazers family and everything. Then we know they see their hand for transfer market. So, all of a sudden, they go for Mason Mount. They've been one bit for Rice. All of a sudden, we don't see them again. Rice don't go Arsenal. Rice don't turn to beans for United. So I don't understand. Waiting they happen. I mean, United won't take over Chelsea, but because Chelsea they do fantastically this season for transfer.
I think time has shown us that it's not about transfer window sometimes.
Yeah.
You understand? Because of say we are not doing anything right now in this window doesn't mean that next season will not perform. However, I think one of the issues we are facing right now, like you rightly mentioned, is this: are we switching management? Are we not? One. Secondly, Ten Hag is not someone that rushes to buy plenty players.
Okay.
We've kind of seen that from history as well. Do you understand? So as much as I cannot speak much on the transfer window because I don't know what's happening in the club. I don't work there. Do you understand? But as a fan,
you don't work there. Ah la 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 la.
Please allow him talk. Let him finish.
No, you know that you were speaking just now like you are a staff at
No, maybe you're a director now.
I follow Real Madrid. As a fan, you need to follow up your club. You need to know what's happening in transfer.
Following up is
sorry.
I don't work there. So
No,
Okay, you know, we will talk about Manchester United. You say you know they work for Manchester United. So in other words, you want to tell us, say, you know, if you give us
anything,
much information.
yes,
About
but I don't have much information.
The only thing I know that is trend about United now, they call them Observer FC.
Observer.
They come observe your player, do one or two, want to buy, we not buy, want to buy.
They do Shakara.
Also, Weghorst and Sabitzer, they've gone back.
They've gone back.
They've gone back, yeah.
That's
So, but what you saying, I think Ten Hag does not want to rush into things.
In other words, may we go into 1 minute of silence for Manchester United before
Because next season go hard.
We'll continue 1 minute of silence, please. Okay, welcome back from that 1 minute of silence for Manchester United. Because next season, who knows? Manchester United, we don't give them 1 minute of silence.
I don't have a problem with them now.
Okay, what will be the
You
problem?
need to buy players.
Yes.
Because if it's Anthony they are depending on, it's a problem.
No.
In fact, Anthony, you're going to give us leg.
Give us leg
Give himself. I'll throw the ball away.
I tell you.
They need to do something about it.
Oh, not the way to that leg walk. You can't lost Man United win that game.
There's a problem with Man United. There's a problem with Man United. Man United, like Chima said, they don't need to rush into any buying. Just like I was saying later, there are mechanisms that it takes to get a player in a club for that player to perform well. You don't buy any kind of a player. You buy a player, those mechanisms are what the player will do based on the tactical and technical ability of the club, what the club is playing, where the club is going to. So Ten Hag is that kind of a coach. He doesn't rush in that because he has his own pattern of play.
Yes.
You understand? He has his own tactical way of doing things. You understand? But that notwithstanding, my colleague there, Chima, said that he doesn't know anything is going on. He's not working there. You don't need to work in Manchester United to know. As a fan, my brother, I'm so disappointed in what you said. As a fan, you need to. Now you are punching your phone trying to check things, check this, check that. That's what you have to be doing to know what is happening with your club because it's your club.
Please, can you focus on Real Madrid?
Unless you are not, because if you say, what are you doing here?
What
you tell us?
So
you're not supposed to be here. You're not supposed to be here. That's okay.
They cannot buy
it's okay. I believe you understood my point. I believe you understood my point. I believe you understood my point.
Hold on.
He has understood already.
And I understand what you're saying, right? On a very serious note, we saw Chelsea buy up and down.
So they're trying to learn from Chelsea.
They bought up and down last season. And yet we saw where
you understand? We're on page 2.
Yes.
And we also still saw Leicester not buying.
Yes.
Exactly.
However,
that buying I help Chelsea.
However, it's not. We have not said
we're not help us, so but it will still help us.
We have not said we're not dying.
Yes.
You understand? Okay. But I think Manchester United has also proven that we are able to not go to page 2.
Okay.
No.
Do you understand?
Okay.
That's one. And for you that said that I should make it my full-time job,
I didn't say a full-time job.
No, that's what you just said.
I said try to Google, try to check. You are a fan. You need to be giving us information. Right now, you don't have anything to say. If I were you, I'll keep quiet.
No, it's what we all know that I know.
Okay.
Since you are a connoisseur, please tell me what I don't know.
In other words, according to what I can deduct from what Guame said, is now last season Chelsea bought some.
Heaven and earth.
Yes, they bought heaven and earth.
But they say we're poor. Some people say we're poor. Maybe that
so they
buy become poor.
Because they nearly go on relegation. Now, Leicester City
did not buy.
They go relegation. Yeah. Now, Manchester United, as far as we are concerned, only one they don't buy.
Yes.
Are you trying to tell me, say Manchester United?
And now when they buy self,
no. See, even if Manchester United doesn't buy, Manchester United can never be where Chelsea is.
Cannot be on page 2.
Can never.
Okay, so let me come in.
Manchester United. Let me tell you something. I want to tell the difference between Chelsea and Manchester United.
Okay, tell us.
I just believe Chelsea fan, you've put back the bowl that was missing on that your bridge, because if not, this season this bridge will collapse completely. I mean, the Stamford Bridge will collapse completely. Let me tell you something that you guys don't know.
When you finish,
Manchester United Manchester United has a proper structure, despite what's going on between selling or not selling. You understand? They still have a structure from the coaching level down to down to even the cleaner.
Okay.
They have the only problem. Where they have a problem is just at the top there.
Yeah,
you understand?
management.
But Chelsea has a problem from the top
Wait.
right to the cleaner. Even the cleaner.
I have one point. I have one quality point. That so many people, until anybody can stay a full season without buying players and still perform.
Yeah.
And the next almost 2 seasons later, you now had the whole global thing of the whole Ukraine, 2 people fighting, and it affected your club. Nobody should tell me, and nobody should say anything again. If you can pass through those things, Chelsea is one club that passed through a lot. That some clubs, if they even pass through little of it, they will die.
So they should allow Chelsea breathe.
They should allow us breathe.
The same Ukraine war. Is Chelsea fighting the Ukraine war?
No, Chelsea is not.
Even the Ukraine national team drew against Germany in Berlin. They drew 3-3. They went out and won the Scottish national team. You understand? And they are the one fighting war. And Chelsea is saying that everything that's happening with the Russia-Ukraine war and blah blah. They say that's who does this football. I mean, this is trouser.
It's like you don't understand what I said. Let me repeat again. Let me break it down for you to understand. Let a Madrid team now have like a sanctioning like that, and we get maybe like Finidi George to go and coach Madrid. With their kind of players and like that coach now.
What sanction
did you have? Was Tosha not there?
Are you trying to tell me
was Tosha not there? What are you asking? What are you saying? What are you saying? No. Thomas Tuchel is one of the world class. I mean heavyweight coaches.
Wait,
Tuchel. You understand? And now you are saying that. Sanction. Who sanctioned?
Let me now break it.
Is a corrected. What sanction? Not Chelsea.
I want to ask a question.
They didn't sanction Chelsea. They sanctioned the owner of Chelsea. Not Chelsea football club. Wait. An American Kevin.
You are contradicting yourself.
Wait.
Are you trying to tell me now
Can I ask a question?
Tuchel and
I'm
Eric
not
Ten Hag.
fighting you.
That Ten Hag is better than Tuchel.
Wait, let me. No.
I told you can only compare.
Oh my God!
By their records.
Yes.
Oh my
Ten Hag
God!
is better than Tuchel.
Ten Hag is better than
Yes,
Tuchel.
Ten Hag won. He won too many cups. He won too many cups in with Ajax in Netherlands. You understand?
Yeah.
He's better than Tuchel. How many cups has Tuchel won?
Tuchel won cups with Chelsea.
With Paris Saint-Germain. What are you saying?
Just one.
Have you won a Champions League before?
Thank you.
Have you won a Champions League before?
As
a coach, have you won a Champions League before?
Me as a coach?
Yes.
No.
It's your coaching job.
You don't play in Division 12. Your boys can't play in Division 12. You don't even play in Division 12.
Get into my record.
Yeah, it's just
You want to get my
What record?
You get. See, let me tell you. I played all over Africa. Let me tell you. I played in 5 countries. I played in 5 countries. See, just check on the team. Let me give you my profile. I'll give you my profile.
Let me stop back again. What I said. He does not.
I'll give my profile.
Let me explain what I said. First, he told us that Chelsea has a management issue, right? When Abramovich was there, everything was going on fine. I now made him understand the crisis we passed through. Abramovich was sanctioned. He loved this club so much with a passion that he was paying bills, and the synergy between the coach and the players was there, which he mentioned out. Did he not mention it? I'm now making him understand now. Everything has been shuffled. Why? Did Abramovich leave the club willingly? Was it not the sanctioning that affected?
He was forced out of the club.
He was forced out of the club. Give it to someone else who is just a businessman, who brought an English coach that does not know what. If we can all agree that English players and coaches, they are just hyped. That's why I use the phrase Finidi George. Sorry for our.
But Finidi George won.
Let me do better than Potter.
Yeah, you can talk.
Okay, Finidi is better than
Potter. Yes.
Okay, I get it.
I mean,
exactly
who goes through
what
Chelsea
you passed through and still
went
be
through
there.
the past season
Exactly
and
what I'm
still,
talking about.
Everybody thought we would get
Exactly.
relegated, but we
Exactly.
didn't. It goes to tell you that Chelsea, we still have something up our sleeve.
Exactly.
And just to
But-
clear the
but-
narrative, I think Man United's glory days are over. Yes, he finished with what's his name, Alex Ferguson in 2013.
But-
They are still trying to get it back.
I like
but
how your team just fell just now from what you just said.
Even the elements,
days are over. They are over.
I
So
want to highlight something on this
Okay.
Chelsea issue.
Mhm.
Like I said, now is Chelsea Football Club was not sanctioned. Abramovich
Was sanctioned.
was sanctioned,
The owner of the
Yeah.
club.
and now the owner of the club,
Yes.
the sole owner of the club. Now, the club was given to someone,
Yes. What was his first
a
reaction?
billionaire.
What did he do?
So
What
if-
did he do?
Let me
Being a
come.
billionaire doesn't mean you understand football.
Let me come now.
Okay.
When you guys were
No,
talking, I
talk.
was quiet.
Talk.
Now, this guy came in, with the management
Okay.
and everything. Abramovich left. Not Chelsea Football Club.
What's
Just like today in Madrid, you understand? My president Florentino Perez can decide to step down. We had it the other time with Ronald Calderon coming up, and then Florentino Perez going back. But the club still maintain the same statue.
And just like
The
Juventus,
same thing.
just like Juventus.
And then you said something about a club not buying and going. I want to bet you, Google, check it out. Juventus didn't buy in 2000 in 1990 something, and they didn't go on relegation.
They didn't
So what are you saying?
They
What
didn't go
are
on
you saying?
relegation. Even when
No,
they started
what are you saying?
relegation.
No, you said that.
What are you saying?
You said that. If Manchester doesn't buy, they might end up like Leicester, right? That's what you said,
That was
guys.
sanction.
That's what you said. That's Manchester United. They don't buy. They might end up like Leicester.
To end this talk,
Wait,
Chelsea, let me say something.
No,
Our
I'm saying,
men,
you cannot
the
end the
Chelsea
talk.
men
Now only me can
might
know how to
have
end the talk.
not won anything at ended 12, but
Okay,
our
wait,
ladies,
wait.
our ladies, we won the league and we won the FA Cup. Let us sink in. Thank you.
Okay, let me educate you people.
We didn't say Chelsea ladies. We said Chelsea.
Juventus was
Football Club,
Chelsea
the
is
men's
Chelsea,
club.
period.
No.
I'm
Can you
talking-
take Chelsea as football club?
Even our under 10.
Hold on.
Juventus was sanctioned. They were sanctioned and they were fined. They were sent to Serie B. They still came back
And
immediately
top the
and started winning the league again. Now, this last season, Juventus was deducted 13 points
yes.
and they still came back.
They gave them some points back.
They actually didn't.
They
They
gave them
actually-
some
They
points.
didn't
They
because
now
they
went
They
took
and
it
didn't,
took
back.
it
they
back
took it
again.
back.
Yeah,
They
took it back.
didn't give them, but they still came back.
Yeah.
So Juventus they do. Look, I want to end with this. Erik ten Hag and Arteta, who is the better coach?
For me,
Yes.
I like Ten Hag.
You will like him because you're a Manchester United.
Yes, so
fan.
don't ask me that question.
Okay, let me answer as a neutral person, right?
Yeah,
According
as a
to
neutral
facts
person.
and the way I see it.
Yeah.
I will give it to Arteta.
Okay.
Why? It's going to be very slim. Yeah, Ten Hag is good. He came from a very good club and all. But nobody ever expected Arteta to do this well.
Yeah.
As a player, it's not easy for players to actually do well. That played for that club.
That played for
It's
the
not
club.
really easy.
You
You can see Lampard.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not easy.
Lampard.
You can be a legend.
Yeah.
But we can say now Madrid will say the whole of this guy to
Okay.
World Champions League. But it's not. This is Arsenal talking about the team that everybody thought was already
Okay.
gone. But
Okay.
for that and the whole under the whole of Pep,
Yeah.
he came back and you see that he actually learns
Yeah,
a lot.
actually.
It's just little mistakes here and there.
Okay, mistakes here and there. Coach, what do you think?
To me, like I always say, you compare you compare two things by the records.
Okay.
And if you look at the records, as head coaches, not as assistant,
Yeah.
Ten Hag is better than Arteta. Why?
Okay.
Ten Hag has proven in the Netherlands League, in the Scottish League.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Arteta has been under Guardiola.
Guardiola, yeah.
Yeah.
This is his first coaching job.
Yeah, this is his first coaching job. So we still need to give him some time
Okay.
to see him prove himself. Yeah, that's all I
That's
can
your take.
say.
Okay.
That's all I can say. But now, if you have to go between the Chelsea coach,
Tuchel.
whether it's
Pochettino.
Pochettino, they call him Pochettino, and the outgoing, who is the outgoing Lampard,
Yeah, Lampard.
you can't compare them with Arteta. You can't compare them with Erik ten Hag. Erik ten Hag, they are all their superior.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
So Tuchel is
so-
Ten Hag is a superior to
There
Tuchel.
is-
yeah, to Tuchel.
There is what do you think?
Far more.
Okay, I'm just
Chelsea
Papa
wish they
League.
had Ten Hag.
Okay.
okay.
You
I'm
win a
gonna be
Champions
honest
League
with you
team, go
guys.
talk to me.
Okay.
I go with Ten
Until you come to
Hag.
page
Okay.
one.
Now I choose Ten Hag because I love what he's doing with Man United.
Okay.
And prior to him coming to England, he was with Ajax,
Ajax, yeah.
in the Dutch Eredivisie. He won that league,
Okay.
a couple of times. Took an Ajax team
Yes.
that I don't know if they were so good at the time, but they got to the semi-finals of the Champions League, which they later, crashed out and all. I think he has done a great thing for himself, so I think I'm going to go with Ten Hag.
Okay. So far, from my guests here, 3 have gone for Ten Hag and 1 has gone for Arteta.
Ten Hag is the only.
If you ask me to say my own, I want to compare the two of them with the single season that the two of them have spent in the same league. And if you want to compare two of them with that same season, okay, you want to say that Ten Hag on his first season he won 2 trophies. Actually, Arteta actually won 2 trophies in his first season also. Then if you want to compare both of them with just one season that both of them have spent on the same league, you know who came tops. Ladies and gentlemen, we've come to the end of today's episode of Football Banter. See you next time. Thank you.
You still carry your club.
Football Banter.